Hello guys, and welcome back to CT681's Minecraft Adventures, and today we're going to be expanding the village a little bit more, because we need to add some more villagers for the enchanting trades. Primarily Unbreaking 3 is what I want. This could use a few more it could use Looting 3 to max it out, and then Mending. And then I'd be happy to call this sword perfect. Let me get rid of this other diamond pickaxe. I've sorted out this storage, and I will show that in a second. This could use some more chest that I could put the items in. Kind of want to make it an enchanting room / armory. It's kind of the idea for that. Whew. Alright, so before we get too far into this, I want to check my resources. Yeah, that's probably enough. Hopefully. Yeah. That's probably enough resources to do what I'm thinking about doing. Oh yeah. I harvested the farms. That's a fair amount of bone meal. Alright, so what did I do with the storage room? I've got just about... Well, to be honest, the blocks side needs to go that way a little bit because I've got all these chests are designated. I need a smooth stone chest because I do intend to use a lot of that, but for now it'll just go in here. Which I guess makes sense because I don't have a lot of it at the moment. I don't have a lot of anything at the moment. Aside from diamonds, I have a fair amount of diamonds. Yeah. Without further ado, let's get right into it, shall we? So for the first house, I want to use a block I've not used before. And I've had it here in anticipation of using it, but I haven't used it yet. The mud bricks. Where would be the best place to use this? Probably over there. I'm going to go ahead and preemptively craft a few crafting tables. I like having a few in my inventory. Probably over here. That's a very interesting sound. Even the step sound is very interesting. Well, all right. I'm going to say stripped logs would probably look the best with this. Yeah. Yeah, that's a fair assessment for sure. I need my stone cutter. I probably should make 3 villager houses. Because I did mention, I'm just going to take this with me. I did mention last time very briefly that I would like to get a Fletcher until I can get Infinity on this, but then again, that's one of the villagers I'm going to be aiming to get is an infinity villager. So I'm just gonna go ahead and craft 5. Did I need 5? Yes, I do. Okay, so for the floor, not sure what I want to do for the floor. Would go good with this for flooring. Oh yeah, I've got the thing here. There's just pumpkins chilling there. Have those always been there, or did an Enderman put them there? Okay, so not very many decorative options there. I don't know. Maybe granite? That's only 1 granite. That's not gonna do it now, is it? And maybe granite would be a good pairing since they are similar in color. Spruce would work, but I like using spruce for the roofing rather than floor. Dark oak would go nicely. Big problem though is no dark oak. So that only works if you have it. I don't have it, so we're gonna go polished granite slabs. And they kind of work. I don't have any torches. That's a problem. I didn't need to make more iron doors. I had some. I wish I would have checked that before I went and made them. Iron's kind of valuable, you know. I need to fix this. I should have done that last episode. I'd intended to and just didn't. I need to put a proper roof on my house. Let's grab a full stack of spruce. That's something I'm going to do off camera, is grow a few big spruce trees and cut them down. I'm definitely doing it on that side of the river, because I don't really care what that side, if that side of the river has podzol on it. I just don't want any near my house. I might care in the future if I ever expand that way, but I have no immediate plans on that, so... Yes. That's going to be a problem in the near future. I did not get what I went to my house for. Well, I'll be back in a second. Alright. So... looks like it's getting dark, so I'm going to go ahead and sleep. Alright, so if this one goes beyond time, it's going to be a little weird. But I could have swore I hit the pause button and it didn't pause. So I decided to stop the recording and check on it, and yeah, the first time it truly didn't pause. You always want to check that, because I've hit the pause button before and it's not registered as paused. It's caused problems, so I didn't know if it had flipped, whether when it said recording and it was actually paused. So I wanted to check that so I didn't mess the recording up. And yeah, it was actually not paused, so... I had to start again, so... I just have to be aware that when the recording hits... No! When the recording hits 30 minutes, it's going to... Oops. Actually be the 40-minute mark. I try to keep these around 30 minutes. For the most part, but sometimes I do end up going over time. I'm just gonna grab some of the OG scaffolding, which is dirt. The scaffolding before scaffolding. I think I've got enough in my inventory that I can do a slab. Yes, in fact I do. Looks a little squished on the outside, actually. Needed to go one higher. I don't know, it kind of has its own vibe. Yeah, I kind of dig it. No, I don't like when that happens. Gotta remember to double click. Alright, so that's 2 villagers. It's also my quota on mud bricks. I kind of like them, so I'll use them again for sure, but I definitely want to use something else for this next build. That's classic there. I want to incorporate deep slate. A little bit of deep slate. I like deep slate, so I don't want to rely too much on it. Actually, have I used stone bricks yet? I don't. No, I haven't. Wow. That's a new record, to be sure. I use stone bricks for a lot of things, and I haven't used stone bricks yet. This one I could put a few villagers in. Leaf litter. But 2 towers next to each other. Well, this one will be a simple tower. I wish there was a smooth stone equivalent of deep slate. That would be very nice. rid of these. Place a torch in the middle, and for the sides. I don't like doing this because I like using a stone cutter, but I didn't bring the stone cutter with me, so that'll have to do. That's the wrong tool entirely. So that'll be floor level. I guess on this one, the floor being spruce wouldn't be such a bad idea. I'm gonna go get some more spruce out of my chest. The wood chest. I'm gonna get rid of that because I'm not gonna grow any more of those trees over here. They just ruin the terrain. I get that there's a use for podzol, but I'm not a big fan of it being right next to my house. It doesn't really fit the biome theme here. Oh yeah, do I happen to have any glass over here? I do. That's something else. I need to find a desert fairly soon because we're starting to run out of local sources of sand. And it's starting to be kind of a problem. Okay, so up there. Oh yeah, that's how I fixed the glass texture, by the way, was I removed the the glass pane top. Effectively making it invisible so that it would play nice with connected textures. And the good thing about that is it'll work with Optifine or Continuity now, and have no problems whatsoever. That was confusing. Alright, so that's 2 villager houses. I guess all that's left is to set the trades and then send the villagers where I need them to be. You're stuck on the... You're one hit. Oh yeah, before someone mentions it, because of all the mining episodes, yeah, I get it. I could build an iron farm. In fact, I can build an iron farm on here that won't break like one on Bedrock would next time they update the game, because they have a fairly good track record of doing that on Bedrock. I'm not going to. At least not yet. My main goal is to find an iron mega vein in a cave, and then I'll just mine it off camera. That's my goal. Or maybe I'll stream it. Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, until that happens, I'll just keep doing mining episodes. I do like the cave exploration part of the game too. What's Minecraft without a little risk, eh? So, what do I need? I need lecterns, which I need books for and bookcases. What did I use all my leather for? I need to move this into the storage room. Those are empty now. Leather should be in mob drops, but I guess I don't have any leather. Right, I turned it all into books last episode. Well, there's plenty of cows in there, so... Sorry guys, but you're leather. How much leather? 56. Yeah, I guess I have been kind of slacking off on breeding a bunch more cows. But I kind of tank FPS, so... Actually, not by much. I'm running 600. 300 average. Oh, day 100. I knew that was coming up. I didn't think it would be so soon, though. Day 100 on episode, this is 14? One of the few times in my time playing this game that I've achieved day 100 without a ton of AFKing. Which I've done a fair bit of AFKing, but... relatively compared to other series, not that much. So... achievement unlocked. 100 days of pretty much all active play. I guess it makes sense when you think about all the mining I did. Whew. And that's one of the reasons I've been trying to keep track of the days is I typically do something to celebrate day 100, and I'll probably do that next episode instead of this episode. So I am kind of pushing the clock as it is already. Do I have more than one minecart? I have one minecart. Okay. I'm gonna make a few minecarts, that way I can get villagers in them. I wish they would make it to where you could put a lead on a villager. I mean, sure, there are data packs that do that, but I've got enough data packs in this already. Just with the vanilla tweaked ones, I don't really want to go adding more. I've already added quite a few. So, yeah, minecarts it is. Okay. Now, where do I want these guys to go first? I probably want to populate this up here because I can... I can fit a fair few villagers in this place. I also might want some powered rails so I can get them up here. Which powered rails are kind of expensive for the amount you get. You don't get very many. Actually, they probably could make it to where you could use... Where did the iron come from? They probably could make it to where you could use copper instead of gold because copper is fairly conductive. Okay. What do I not need? I don't need redstone. Where's cobble? Okay, so a few levers, and we're off to the races. Somewhat figuratively, somewhat literally. I don't want leaf litter. I started out liking it, and I still do like it to an extent, but all it would take is one change and my complaints could go away, and that is, if you use a hoe or shovel, it should just get rid of it instead of having to clear it out, because if you're not on flat terrain, it's kind of a pain to clear out. But I'll digress for now. Okay. Alright, villagers. You in the minecart. Get out of here. You in the minecart. Get out of here. You in the minecart. Who wants to take a ride on the roller coaster? Off the track. Alright. Actually kind of shocked I didn't break any torches or anything. Like that. So how many villages are in there? 3? I'll take it. I'll have that bet. Okay. Let's get all these out. I definitely still want the crafting tables on me. The rest of this stuff can go for now, though. Only got 2 lecterns, though. Alright, I'm definitely going to want more emeralds than what I've got. So, I'm going to do a quick sell-off. Which, this is a very decent way to get a lot of XP. Fortunately, I need a few more villagers in here. But aside from that, everything's good. I traded with everyone, yes. I can fit 4 more. Also, might want to throw some food in here, that way the breeder gets going again. Alright, so I'm going to pause while I get the villagers I want. It shouldn't take very long, but it might. So, in the event that it does, I will catch you guys in a minute. Well, I'd say that's a wrap for that. I'm breaking 3, looting 3, and mending, or infinity. I already got mending, so I don't need another mending villager. Mending's useful, but it's kind of a one-time thing. Unless you break your tools a lot by not paying attention, which it happens. And it sucks when it happens, especially once you reach the netherite phase, but yeah, I don't really... If I need mending, I'll just go over there and buy mending. But yeah, that's really good. Unfortunately, I'm kind of limited on my XP at the moment. Actually, I don't know why I put that away. I kind of still need it. Yeah, you're the mending guy. Oh, yeah, actually, I'm going to go ahead and show the prices. So, when the next world download comes out, which is only... This is episode... Because I had to split this into... This is 15, so 5 more episodes, and then there's going to be another world download. Which will have all this new stuff in it, because world... I think that's actually one of the reasons I went with the building arc pretty much immediately after episode 10, was I looked around... When I did the world tour, I realized this area had a bit done to it, but it was kind of puny. There wasn't much here. I have an idea. I'm going to build a barn and move these guys to the barn and away from my house. That way I don't have to listen to the cacophony of cows every time I walk to the village. They're kind of loud. Okay, you guys are discounted. So I will take advantage of that. And also, I do want to get them leveled up, because the golden carrots... Ooh. The golden carrot phase will be nice. No! Good thing I don't go and pick up emeralds. Once we get them leveled up to where they sell golden carrots, that'll be quite nice. I also do want to really start seriously stockpiling emeralds. Oh crap. For, well, no, I probably won't take the cleric route for ender pearls. You're already super close to selling golden carrots. I probably won't take the cleric route for ender pearls. I'll probably actually just go to a warped forest in the nether and get them that way. If we're lucky, the nether spawn will be a warped forest, but I don't think we're going to get that lucky. Oh yeah, I'll buy it. I'll buy it later. Also, yeah, villager trading, very good for XP. This has unbreaking already on. No, it doesn't. This is going to... I need to get unbreaking on my armor, as well as get protection on the helmet. Okay. That's 9. That's... looting 3. Okay. Okay, that will be a perfect sword, pretty much. Oh yeah, the bow. I'm not too concerned about a mending bow. I'm fine with replacing it when the bow wears out. Or I can repair it the first few times and be just fine. Actually, on that note, what do you repair a bow with? I know you can repair it with another bow, but does it repair with wood? Or what? I don't know. Wouldn't be string. Could be string, actually, but I don't think it is. I don't know, I've always just repaired my bows with another bow. This should grant a fair amount of XP. Eh. Almost didn't get out of there. So the moon rises. Well, I think I'm going to call it here for this episode, because, 2 new villager houses. Okay. I don't have any dirt, so this will have to do. That's a bad angle. I'm gonna go off to the side like this for this one. And then for the other one, I'm gonna go off to the right. And when this comes out, you'll know why I did that. So yeah, with that, I've been Confined to 681, and oh yeah, since I didn't mention it the last episode, remember, ideas, challenges, build ideas, description down, or not description, comment section down below, please. With that, I've been Confined to 681, and yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.